We are seeing many instances on social media where abusive language is used. What to your mind can be a deterrent for this abusive behavior if one has to keep the defamation route aside? Krishna Prasad.
Harsha, I'm not inclined to have a very general view on this, because I think this issue of defamation is now spilt across the country. It's not just Uttar Pradesh, it's not just Gujarat, it's Orissa, it's Karnataka, it's Tamil Nadu, a whole variety of states which are now involved in this kind of procedure in terms of attacking journalists. The reasonable restrictions that the Constitution of India places under Article 15(1)(a) to E, do not include issues like this. If you look at the specific tweet of Mr. Kanodia, what is he really saying? You see, the thing is that, is this a comment? Is this a charge? Is this a criticism? What is it? So it seems to be some blanket set of laws that have been applied post facto. And it seems to have, as most legal experts, including Mr. Tulsi, will tell you, they have little chance of surviving in a court of law. So the point to me is this, that various state governments, of not particularly any one particular political party, various state governments, various political parties seem to have evolved their own ways of dealing with criticism, their own ways of dealing with anything to do with the media. For example, I'm speaking to you from Karnataka just now. And if you see the track record of the current Chief Minister of Karnataka, who belongs to the Janata Dal Secular, which is in a coalition with the Congress party, it seems to be that the Chief Minister does not like satire. The Chief Minister does not like any comments on his government. The Chief Minister does not like anything to be said about his son. Editors have been charged and FIR'd, and today in today's newspapers, there's more from the Chief Minister and his family. So it seems to be that the politicians, whichever state they are, seem to have developed a kind of allergy towards the media, and they are using all the the instruments of power that they have, and deploying all kinds of legislation and laws to deal with the situation. So it's no longer about writing a letter to the editor. Sure. It's no longer about giving a rejoinder. It's no longer about any due process that we used to follow in journalism. It just seems to be, and this is really a Gujarat model at work, it just seems to be that politicians seem to think that the first recourse to any criticism, any satire, any comment is to send the policeman to your doorstep. And that is really very dangerous. And I think you're seeing that play across the country. And Mr. Kanodia's case is a particularly acute one, because, as all legal experts have already elucidated, it has no chance of surviving in a court of law. But I also see from today's news wires that he's been sent to the cooler for 2 weeks. So you are really seeing, as Mr. Abhijit Mitra pointed out, a kind of a dual play of politicians, the executive, the judiciary, and all of this seem to be happening in some kind of a vacuum.